She's key to
Let me
that discharge
finish. Let me
petition.
finish. The House
You
Oversight
just keep
Committee.
coming up with excuses. This is an excuse so she doesn't sign on to that.
This is absurd.
This is the longest time the House
Do you
has
want me
been
to
out of
answer the
session.
question? If you ask a
Because
question,
you're
let me
not
answer.
actually answering the question. This
Okay.
entirely has to do with the
Okay.
Epstein.
You see, this is a publicity stunt. Let me tell you what's happening. The House Oversight Committee is working on the release of the Epstein files. There are some of the biggest bulldogs in Congress, and the Republican and Democrat side, who are working on that aggressively. I met with the victims before they went out and did the press conference, and the House Oversight is doing its job. Did you know? You might not, because we haven't been in session. The House Oversight has its lawyers in New York City combing through the Epstein estate files. None of that had been anticipated by discharge petitions or anything else. They have subpoenas that are being supplied. They're being followed through on by the Department of Justice. We have more subpoenas that are outstanding for big name persons, Democrats and Republicans, and there are more documents coming through. They're doing the work, they're doing it methodically, they're doing it with subpoena power, and you don't need an act of Congress for that to happen because they're already on it. And I was in the room with all of
Why are you
them.
blocking her then?
I'm not blocking her, I just
This
told
is the
you.
longest time that House Representative has been out of session that's not in a regular August session. This is the longest time it's taken for someone to be sworn in, and it all happens to coincide with the fact that she's going to be the deciding vote on the discharge
I
petition.
know why you're upset. I know why you're upset.
Mike,
You
I
get a
gotta-
lot of heat because the government is closed down and you guys
Well, we're
made
not.
the decision.
Actually, no.
You wait,
Mike,
you
I
made
got
it
a-
5 times.
Mike,
to
I
get
got
the
a
government
request.
closed.
I got a request.
Yes.
Why don't we do this? Why don't you bring back your Republican members so we can have a serious negotiation with them?
We're going to have plenty of
about this?
negotiations as
Well, why
soon
don't
as you
we,
open
why
the
don't we,
government.
why don't we, why don't we
Let me
bring
tell you
it
why
back?
they're not here, because the House
I
did
mean,
its job.
14 days since July 25th.
Yeah, and real people are
They've been
feeling
on
real
it,
pain.
and they've been on an extended summer
Under the
vacation.
pain with the
They're not on
So you bring
vacation.
them back.
Wait a minute,
I have
wait
an
a minute.
opportunity. I
Hey,
can talk
just
to
a minute.
every one of my Republican colleagues down there, and we're talking about
Every
this
day
all
we're
the
talking
time.
about
Yeah, and they're talking about it over here as well.
And
You
our
can be a member
Republican
city.
members from Arizona, where are they? They
They're
are
in
in
their
Arizona.
district. They're in their districts working.
They're sitting,
Wait a minute.
they're sitting.
Oh, hey,
they're
Mike,
sitting-
they
did their job.
They did
They
their
are
job.
sitting in their
Come here, Mike
basements.
Lawler from New York. Tell
With
them.
all due respect, you voted multiple times to keep the government shut down, okay? The Republican members from Arizona voted to keep the
Tell me-
government
tell-
open.
tell me-
So don't sit here and try to lecture us about
So
whether or
tell me
not
what's
we
gonna
did our
happen to
job.
premiums
We
in
did
your
our
district?
job, you did not.
What's going
Well,
to
you're
happen
not
to
doing
premiums?
your
What
job
happens to
right
ACA
now.
premiums?
Oh, you mean the bill that I'm signed on to
Oh,
extend it? Oh, yeah.
When
Cute,
is- when
right,
is that
because you
gonna
know what?
happen?
We actually have put forth legislation to do it. You guys just keep pontificating. How about you go down the
No, we're
hall
having
and go
discussions.
vote
You know
to
that
open the
that's not
government
gonna
up? That would be great.
All right,
Where
Here's
is
the
this?
clean CR. Go vote to open the government up.
The ACA
Thank you very
premiums
much.
jump in your
We're
district.
going to have
By
lots
double.
of.
We know.
Wait a minute.
Mike, if you bring them back, we will have a discussion.